think we're starting. All
Mhm.
right, so I want you to go in there, Zach.
And
So I'm gonna start. So let's say I've got something, right? So I'll open it up.
mhm.
Okay. I think it's randomized, so the order should be randomized. So
Not
it
to be
should,
racist, but the stream is black. Oh, there we go.
yeah. There's always a delay. So the order is randomized because it didn't feel right to like, you know,
Mhm.
yeah. It like didn't feel right to just have it in order because it kind of would get rid of some of the intrigue.
Mhm.
So yeah, and maybe to have maybe as I don't know how much I should be having by I don't know this weekend. I'm trying to have at least 5 cars. I
Yeah.
think Rex sending me a car, Stig is getting one, and I think the Ellis guy is actually planning to send one or two over.
Mhm.
So yeah, hoping that we can get at least 6 actually.
Yeah.
So any issues with like should it be faster or slower or is anything like around the ordering or
Mm, I think it's fine, honestly.
okay. Here, let me
But one thing
yeah.
I would say,
Mhm.
you need your slides to be in order.
Oh, I had them randomized, but you say they
Well, I
should
mean,
be.
yeah, that randomize them, but whenever you have like a set of slides for one vehicle,
Oh,
make sure they're continuous.
can I actually do that? Is it possible? I
I
feel like
mean,
that.
if you randomize the images,
Yeah,
all
problem
of the images, if
is.
you randomize them, that would be problematic. But if you have like a class of vehicle, which is just two images,
Hmm,
you
not
could
sure
try to
if
like,
I have to ask. I don't know if OBS supports this function because it's like it
oh,
looks into your folder and it gets everything.
right.
So I'm not sure.
Hmm.
No, I get what you mean though. That's what I was trying to do, and I looked into it. Wasn't able to find anything about it,
Hmm.
so that's why I didn't think about it.
Right.
So yeah. All right, so let's try something else. So let's say I open up auto, right?
Hmm.
So I'm gonna open up auto, and I'm gonna see how it acts when I try and like switch between the screen.
Hmm.
Launching. Come on. You know the thing with auto on my laptop, the logo's broken, so it literally just shows a globe as the logo.
Hmm.
So let's just say I want to work on my 90s mid-engine car.
Hmm.
So here, right? Let's just assume that we're gonna like screw around with it for a bit.
Hmm.
And you just tell me like what you think about it, and I'll just give you a little explanation on it. So this is supposed to be a mid-engine car. It has a 3.5 liter or 3 liter inline six. It's
Hmm.
longitudinally mounted. I think it has like 300 horsepower because it's like supposed to be really advanced. It revs to 8,000 or 7,900. Um, it's a 3 liter, yeah. And then it's all forged. It's supposed to be kind of a high end, it's supposed to focus on the high rev range. So that's
Mhm.
why this kind of set up higher. And there probably needs to be more tuning. So here's the body. The problem with this body, so I want to use the NSX body, but none of the bodies
Mhm.
really support like longitudinal mounted, like inline
Mhm.
six. So I only
Bruh.
used this body by. I'm assuming this is Aruna's body. So I think it's like based off the 360,
Mhm.
like Magna. So yeah, outrun body. And this was
Mhm.
probably gonna be like white or black or I don't know. Fixtures. Yeah, I haven't done anything with the fixture. But the problem with this body is I wanted to make something more boxy, but this is like really curved. So I have to find a way to balance that.
Mhm.
And then this is like a rear-wheel drive 6-speed manual LSD. This is not tuned yet, so can't say anything about it.
Mhm.
Yeah, super stupid low first gear. Yeah, so this is probably not gonna work. Then yeah, alloy, 18 inches. Probably gonna bump this up a little bit. The tire size, the brakes, yeah. Everything's sport
Mhm.
for the Aero. Yeah, sport. It's actually very
Yeah.
supposed to be pretty safe.
Yeah.
So
No.
I have to think about the power steering because I'm not supposed to like really go much ahead into like the additional technology. Yeah, but yeah, suspension
Mhm.
also is supposed to be pretty basic for what it is. So
Mhm.
yeah, I literally don't know like so for the headlight. I was thinking like having a little curve here, like curve down at the end, and then it'll curve like there.
Mhm.
So I don't know what I should do for that. Like here. The problem is I feel like every car in that body does that.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm kind of like out of inspiration and I don't like really
Mhm.
want to work on this at the moment.
Mhm.
That's something we'll have to like think about later.
Bruh.
Like I was
Mhm.
thinking like here. Because I think I actually did it for my other car, like the Roadster, you remember? No, not the Roadster, a convertible I did for the Face of the Update competition. I know I used a
Mhm.
similar setup.
Mhm.
So yeah, there's that. I don't know if I could go back there and check.
Mhm.
Oh, this is the broken one. Let me clone it.
Mhm.
And oh yeah, this engine's broken because I haven't actually updated it. You can see, I think here I use a bunch of patching, so there's a lot of patching. Yeah, I think there's patching somewhere, but I don't know if I well. And then
Mhm.
here, you see, I use this light. Oh yeah, I forgot this existed. So I'm thinking of using a similar setup. So having this one,
Mhm.
having it line up with the bumper, like gap. Having this one to cover, and this is probably serving. Yeah, this is an indicator. So this probably theoretically should have been yellow, but only inside. Oh, actually, yeah, that sounds about right. Then here's the front, which is yeah. Actually, yeah, I used two of the same fixture then. So I'm probably gonna use a
Mhm.
similar layout, just without the inner headlight and without this too. This is just like cut out. Then I put a 3D like halo light in there, like here. It's 3D.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, this one I don't think I covered. Well, I kind of covered up the lights with a body molding, so that's why there's the
Mm-hmm.
cutout. Or I don't know if it's the cutout is from this. I don't think so. I don't think I cut the lights, but I think I accentuated the gap with that molding. And then for the bottom light, I use actually the same fixture, so I use three of the same. I use this fixture for the lights a lot. Then I use the body molding. No, actually I used the trunk lid rather, or no, it's a grow bar. I used the grow bar for the bump, like the front vent. Also this one vented. Then I used the body molding for the license plate, front, like
Mm-hmm.
arrow, front lip, whatever. That's normal. Body molding for like for the rest of it. There's a body molding to kind of better push out that front top of the front end,
Mm-hmm.
and then yeah, the badges there. I did put a like this one as the kind of grill, but there really isn't a grill for this thing. It's all vent.
Mm-hmm.
For this one, this is some more body molding to make this accentuate this hood bulge because it has the 5 liter in it. And for the rear is a similar layout. I think I used the same fixture, but I just wrapped it around and then just cut it off with the square fixture. That square fixture cut off with the license plate holder from the body molding. Another body molding for the trunk, like you put your hand in there. For bumper, so I push this out with another body molding. And then for the sides, same treatment as the front. Vent area, I used the license plate thing and I used two of them, and I put them to put some separation between the exhaust because this is a dual exhaust, and I put them as oval because I like them better as ovals or slight ovals. So yeah, for the side, there's always the signature like body molding that runs along the side. Then there's just like the normal, side skirt, more molding. And then for the door gap, yeah, it's just a cutout. And this body works well with the cutouts. So they actually turn out pretty good. And there's another molding here. And then, vent. There's the indicator, and I wanted it to kind of go along with the top vent. This is supposed to be
Chat,
somewhat functional, so yeah. There's the side
chat. Where are the
reflector.
reference images?
You're a reference image. So here's the side reflector. This is not indicator. This is the indicator. This is a reflector. This is the indicator. So yeah, I actually do want to remake this thing when I have time. So here's interior. So this is supposed to be very kind of German interior. So aluminum. It's supposed to be very simple. There's
It just showed a picture of the Helios while you were explaining the very German interior.
I didn't open up automation, didn't I? Oops. Oh god, where did I go with this whole? Where did I
Chat,
go?
what window is he on?
Okay, does the transition work though? That's what the question I was asking. Does it
Is
work?
this real? This is what?
Did it like the screen change?
Yeah, it works.
Okay. That's something I need to take note of then. Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going back. Front, I used basically the same fixture. So I used this MDHL fixture in different orientations. This is to wrap the lights around, so I call it a composite light because it uses multiple pieces. This layout is meant for the outer kind of wrapped around so it doesn't look too weird. This is the actual headlight cover. So, but this isn't really actual light because the light is actually from a cutout. Here's the cutout where I put in a halo, kind of a HID thing here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a very early application of like HID because it's supposed to be very high end trim. So with the DRL, the Corona headlight, ring DRL, and this is like set in there. But I think this fixture was always kind of a 3D-ish fixture, so it was always designed to be kind of inserted in gaps like this. Here's the high beam, which is a different fixture, and then this high beam covers up part of the grill to kind of define the shape for the grill, and the grill isn't supposed to be much of a grill. For this body molding was there to make it the gap between the lights clear, like more pronounced. Because it kind of looked weird, it was completely flat, so I wanted to kind of push it up. Likewise, I wanted to push the front bumper out with a body molding so that the top pushes out and the bottom actually goes in a bit. So you can kind of see from here. And then it goes in to the front vent. So I used a grill bar for the vent kind of borders. There's the fog light. And it actually fits in with this vent. So the shape from this vent, this fog light is designed to fill in the corners of there. So it kind of creates a straight line. So kind of straight line from the hood line cuts through. So on the light, this fixture is an indicator. So the border between this indicator and this cuts through there, then kind of terminates at the top of this vent, kind of, and then cuts completely as like a rectangle. So top end kind of just curves in to grill, drops in, then goes back up. And for bottom part, it just goes around there. This is mostly there for functionality, so we thought this was big enough for its function, and then we just based this bumper border to line up with both this separation between the lights and also at a shallower angle at a steeper angle than the outer edge of this fog light in the vent.
We can't see.
Oh, well, alright, I'll stream it to you. Escop.
What's the check your name again?
LMAO.
I didn't know you were here the whole time.
No, I wasn't. I just got here.
Nice.
Also, check your name.
Get in my... I'm just testing out the loading screen. So we're gonna like simulate a session, and then I'll switch in between the loading screens and see how you like it. So here, going back, here's your splitter. No, front lip. Body molding for the license plate holder. And I've always done this because it provides a nice indent, rectangular indent, with a little vent in here so the license plate doesn't completely impede the cooling function. So the license plate gets inserted in there. For the hood, there's these two hood scoops, so it makes this area go down. So when this area goes up, that upward area is going to be even more pronounced. And then for the side, this is what I always do for every car I make. So there's always this side molding running down the door. Door handle lines up with top edge. So this bottom edge lines up with the top edge of the molding. So bottom edge of the actual handle, the cutout will actually go into the molding. Then vents. Those are mostly for functionality reasons and theoretically. And then this vent is housed the indicator and is designed to kind of be half and half. So half of this vent is the indicator, the other half is the actual vent. So shaping is kind of similar. There's the to push out the bottom so it doesn't look like tipping over. There's a body molding and a side skirt, which I think this side skirt is actually part of the body. So that's the reason why I also put in this molding. I believe I put fender flare from a Real Arch version, and this is supposed to be very slight. So I actually use 3D angle it put it very into there, then only a little bit of it juts out, and it's supposed to kind of merge out of it. So you can tell that it looks like it's supposed to somewhat fit in. Obviously, at the top you can kind of see it jutting out, and that was kind of an issue, but I didn't think it mattered too much at the time I was making. Also, additional note for this, I will explain the angle of the grill boundaries. So here, so this is indicator. This is the indicator, and I'm gonna explain this in SCOP. So this hood line goes down between the border of the indicator and the low beam housing, terminates at the top of the vent, goes across the front bumper, then goes back up. So top end kind of curves down, bottom end is entirely straight, kind of reverse for the front vent. Bottom is curved up, top is completely vertical. This boundary is designed to line up with the separation of the lights for the grill, for the front vent. This vent fixture defines the border of the front vent, and this fixture is designed to fill out this vent so that this line is supposed to be straight because we thought it would suit it better. And it's also designed so that this is at a shallower angle if you're going from horizontal line. This is a smaller angle than this grill boundary. Okay. Now, going to your rear, another wraparound light. I actually use the same fixture as the front lights for this part. And then I want to merge in with the trunk. So I made a bit of a light bar. Then I cut the light bar with a license plate thing for body molding. Another license plate thing for the trunk lid. Kind of you slide your hand under the trunk to open it. I also use the same thing for the exhaust cutout, exhaust housing. So to put a bit of separation, first this defines the border of the exhaust housing. Then this middle bumper, this middle thing separates the bar further, so it doesn't look as weird. Then the exhaust is supposed to be slightly oval, and to further emphasize the top boundary so that this looks more set in, this body molding is used to push out that top border, and it's supposed to merge in with the body molding at the side, which is the same treatment as the side molding for the front bumper. And also, all the side moldings are designed to line up to each other. Then, to push out the top of the rear bumper further, in a similar way to the top, same fixture as I used to push out the top of the front bumper. So yeah, and for the spoiler, it's designed so that it kind of merges in with the trunk. So there's an angle, then it straightens out at some point in the trunk, then it goes up in the other way with the spoiler. Spoiler. And this actually has the effect of making the trunk lid taller. And also, I think I messed up this boundary. Yeah, this badging's messed up. But yeah, that's a clone. It's okay. Third brake light. So interior is supposed to be very simplified. It's supposed to be pretty straightforward. So you're not getting much in the way of the actual stuff. But it's supposed to look somewhat upscale. So there's the wood is bordered by brushed aluminum. It's full leather, and I don't think the leather texture is really good, but it's supposed to be really dark leather. Then I have this kind of simplified center console, so it's just this shifter, low handbrake, and is straight up in the middle. So that might be a little awkward, but can't matter.
Why is it automatic?
Because of Grand Tourer.
So okay.
Here's I think this is supposed to be like the drive mode. Yeah, this is supposed to be the drive mode for the automatic transmission. Power windows are here, door handles. I really don't care much about these sort of fixtures, so I just try to simplify them. I'm more concerned. So this is one, right? So this wood fixture separated by this clock. And this vent is supposed to complement this gap because there's a gap in the center that actually lines up perfectly with the dimensions of the clock and will also cut the aluminum. And the vents on the side line up with the center vent. Then this vent also lines up with the climate and radio controls, which are all of them are supposed to line up with each other. Then they all line up with the shifter. Now this is a 5-speed automatic, so it's electronic control. So this is a very early version of the Tiptronic. So you can see here, here's the shifter. So this is before paddle shifters were a thing. So we use these buttons. So right one, so you click up, right? The up buttons. So right one's to upshift, left one is the downshift. So yeah, that's why these buttons exist. And there's the gauge cluster, which is supposed to be kind of luminescent, but I don't know if you can kind of get that in the game. So that's the best I could have done at the time.
Well, you can do emulsive materials, emissive materials.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Now we have the gauge glow, so that's something to keep in mind. Yeah, you're right.
You can make that work. Worst case, you do indicators or
yeah,
whatever
that's
light
true.
you want.
Yeah, makes sense.
Hmm.
Let me. Yeah, thanks for that. And then, yeah, whatever. I really can't care too much about this.
You can make the lights glow as well. You just do like maybe not
There's the gauge
indicators,
glow.
but like
I think they added the gauge glow texture, right?
feel free to try it. I mean, I'm not entirely sure because I don't make like normal shit, but
Huh.
you know, emissive material works. There should be glow though. Yeah, there should be some glow stuff.
Yeah. So maybe. Let me actually clone this fixture. 6. I will
Yeah, sorry,
just change it later. Sorry.
Sorry, I'm just getting a little tired.
That's okay. Wait, do I actually have to like turn it on for it to glow? Or is it just already glow?
Well, you have to assign a light to it, right?
Oh, right. Oh, okay.
Hang on, what light is assigned to it?
Okay, I'll put it as a running light.
Yeah, and then you have to make sure that that's on.
Oh, okay. I guess there might be a
Um,
pause.
mhm.
Oh, there's. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh. Okay, okay. That's actually kind of helpful, actually. Nice, okay.
Although I feel like it might be a little, you know,
You can change the color, right?
dark for what? Emulsive or emissive material? Yeah, you can change color.
Okay. Yeah, I'll have to think about that later. Remember, I had to change it for the police car I made.
Yeah, gauge glow, that's the one. But if you
Trigger.
scroll up, you should find emissive material. In case you want to try that as well.
What did I do? I know I did a police car, like a German police car. But I'll go handle that later when we finish. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go to a convertible, which is my actual entry into that thing. So go in there.
Isn't that it on the load screen?
That's the auto load screen. Yeah. No, there. I didn't make
Yeah,
a
but
screen for this, but I could. So
I mean, this looks pretty close to it, right? So,
yeah, I have
like
to
the model that was in the load screen that you had there.
Oh yeah, this is the
Just
car.
now,
Yeah, no,
in
this
game.
is the car. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is it. Yeah, no, this is one B. Yeah, so made difference. So I made this thing, right? So this I don't like the idea of like having this unsupported, so I had to make another pillar for this. And so there's the window. Side windows don't actually roll down.
Those windows there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could leave them unsupported. I guess that's kind of how convertibles be,
I know, but
right?
it's like
But
I feel like it just wouldn't fit my thing.
because then the thing is like you have to implement that with the top up.
Right. Because I think
Just considerations.
I was looking at the Z3 for that inspiration for that part of the car, and it had like a similar layout. So I think that window might have been smaller.
Might.
Might, okay. Maybe show me things.
Mm-hmm. Because like that, it looks really intrusive, I would say.
Yeah, apparently that was a point of criticism, but I kind of like.
How'd they get in through the window?
What do you mean?
In through the... For fuck's sake, Mazda. Do you not have humor?
I don't think I understood. Sorry.
We didn't install that package with him.
Bruh.
We never trained him on the humor data, or we never trained him on jokes.
You're.
In through the intruder?
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Mazda.
Oh, jeez, must.
Silly goose.
Bruh. Mascot moments. So,
Help.
this is the. Bruh, okay. I took the Porsche whale tail wing, and I used this. I use this to simulate the. I use this to simulate the soft. Oh boy.
Next slide, Professor.
Nice job. I think.
In it.
So, I use this Porsche whale tail wing to simulate the soft top. So I just draped in
clever.
this cloth soft top texture. I don't think they liked it. They also didn't like my implementation of a roll cage.
What's your roll?
This.
Those aren't the hoops, bro.
This is supposed to be.
Those are not the hoops.
This is supposed to be a row hoop. So idea is, it's like this hoop, right? So this is structural hoop is inside this, and it's supposed to be coated in leather, so it fits in better. Because I don't know if like pop-ups were like applicable at this time, so I didn't do the pop-up row hoops. And apparently they really did not like this layout, and they called it a mistake. I was like, oops.
Cause like, I don't know exactly what they said, but I got two things to really say about it. One, it looks like, at best, it looks like something you'd stick Flat Stanley in as a 2+2.
This is not supposed to be a seat, though.
And at worst, it looks like your seat's taking back shots. I mean, what?
What?
Drug. Yeah, no, this is not
like you just repeat the seat. Like, I don't know, man. I think you could have done some piping there.
Yeah, I couldn't be bothered to do the piping at that moment. Maybe I could do it for a remake.
Yeah.
I'll have to think about
it. I just think like it kind of looks like something you'd find in like Harbor Freight, where they stack the chairs together. To save space.
Oh god. Yeah, but this is not supposed to be a seat, so keep that in mind. But yeah, I get what you mean, so I have to think about that for a remake.
What's the wheelbase on this thing?
It's supposed to be a 5 Series kind of size, I think.
Okay, are you an Imperial or metric?
Oh wait, oh no, it's shorter than the 5 Series, I think. So, where is it?
It's a Grand Tour.
There we are. It's a Japanese size 2.7. 2.5, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think it's like a Z8 size.
Oh, okay.
It'll go corner.
Yeah.
Z8 sized. Because, like, I don't know, maybe this is just me being silly here, but I was almost thinking, like, why does this kind of look like a bit like a Miata? I don't know.
Good question.
Long bonnet Miata.
Don't know.
Deserving of an LS swap. I mean, oh wait, never mind. You have a 5-liter V8 in there. It's a Z8.
Yeah, it is.
It's a Z8 with like the SC influences I can see in the front.
Yeah. Actually, I had a different layout, actually. It was supposed to be like this one whole thing. One whole light. And I was like, I don't think I like it. It looks too new. And it doesn't look right. So I just cut it in half. I was, oh wait, I think I kind of like this layout. So I got rid of that
Yeah.
light, and I put in the true lights in there. So that's where this came from.
Call me extra weird for this, but I also think I see some LFA in it.
Eh, can
I
you
don't know.
simulate a
Well, the front
transaction? Oh,
ish.
maybe
Like nothing
maybe the
crazy.
HIDs are doing that to you. I can't hear. Yeah,
Bruh. We already have like 2 puppies.
you're
No
lucky.
more.
So yeah.
Cannot. It's too much work to deal with little dogs.
Oh god,
It's
yeah.
chaos.
I don't blame.
Absolute chaos.
I don't blame you for that.
But you love them anyway.
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah. I don't blame you for that.
Yeah.
I think I forgot. I forgot what this is. I'm trying to think. Throwing up just I don't know. I don't remember.
It's the U drive. Not
Bruh,
BMW iDrive, but because it's you're like U drive.
bruh, it's not even supported.
You're supported.
Oh yeah. Do you remember when I was trying to name my all-wheel drive system for my wagon?
Hmm.
We called it Y drive or Z
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Bruh,
U drive. X drive.
Y drive. Yeah. Who suggested Y drive?
No.
I don't remember.
V drive.
Bruh. Yeah. There's that. Now, oops. Oh no, I have to do something. So let's test out the loading screen again.
Hmm.
Ta-da. So does it work? No. Uh, how is it working?
Next slide, Professor.
Bruh.
I don't see it loading.
Huh?
It's not loading.
What do you see?
Menu.
Huh?
Your menu.
Are you serious?
Yes. You're on the vehicle selection menu.
Oh, it's probably a delay. I'll wait. I'll wait a few
Yeah.
moments.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, on stream, fun fact, you are only streaming the intro.
Huh? What?
On stream, you are not streaming your game.
Oh, I know. I know. That's the point.
You should stream it.
No, I'm like, is it working? The loading screen?
I mean, the loading screen works,
Okay,
yes,
that's
but
good.
you're not
So,
streaming any gameplay.
okay, so let's say I'm getting back. Switch off the loading screen. Tuck. Now does it work?
It's still on the loading screen.
Yeah,
There
okay.
you go.
Nice. So let me just troll around with the headlights for a bit before I like kind of finish this.
Mhm.
So I want to do a I told you I wanted to do a similar layout with this car.
Mhm.
Can't find it. Where'd it go?
Mhm.
Where'd that fixture go?
Let me hop off the stream. There we go. Oh well, let me close the stream so that way I don't have like double audio.
You know, it's
What
fair.
is this? Kaizen Hypercar?
90s supercar.
Kaizen Supercar.
First mid-engine car of make.
Yo. Class 0? That sounds like an insult.
It's supposed to be
Is
like
it?
you're supposed to
Like
be like
no class, but
it's supposed to be like 0, right? It's like the very top, the very first. Like I don't know. It's like a special class of its own,
yeah.
and then it's like there's like how I name it. There's classes, right? So there's like class 4, class 6. There's like yeah. I think it's even numbers, right? 2, 4, 6, 8.
Why can't it be odd?
Yeah.
I don't know. I like even numbers.
Because that would be a very odd choice for Mazda to make.
Yeah, I think like I've kind of been I kind of been thinking for even numbers. It's kind of been my thing, unless it's in multiples of 5. So yeah,
So you should have a 5 series, is what you're saying.
I do not have a class 5.
Never too late. I'm just
Bruh.
gonna say.
My 5 series is the class 6.
Yeah,
Why can't I find? Why can't I find that fixture?
and you're doing class of CLASS, not KLASSE.
Yeah. Yeah, why can't I find that fixture?
Very un-German of you, but okay.
Bruh,
Un-Germa.
bruh, shut up. Yeah, you see, like, trying to get this started is the worst part. Like, trying to, like, start the whole process. But then once, like, something looks like it goes together, then it just falls into place really easily.
Yeah.
What fixture did I use? Where did this come in? Oh, there was an older. Oh, it's the V1. Okay. Yeah, okay, that explains it. It was like the very first MDHL, I think. I like how like the MDL fixture is like one of the most influential fixtures ever. Like mod
Which
fixture,
one?
MDHL in general.
Oh, that, yeah.
It's like one of the first mods, or the early ones, if I think. And then, but it's like the one that like made it possible, like the modern ones possible.
Yeah. It was.
So like here, right? So if I'm looking from this angle, right, I want a bit of a curve from, I don't know, middle or something. So here, I say, okay, I got it. Lines up with here. I push it up and then I push it out to get how much I want. I think this is probably enough. So I do here, same angle from the front. So yeah, I think this body's a little harder to work with just because of this line. So I kind of might have to make it shorter, for example. Or, there it is. That makes it better. I can change the lock alignment. Then yeah, boom, there's a thing. I think this is a little worse than I expected though. And I'm not sure why. So, and I don't know if if I try putting like the indicator thing I did, don't know if that would work. But I think I can slim this down a little more. Maybe. I want to make it a little boxy. Problem is, if you start cutting into here, it kind of makes it. But oh well, I think it's because of the light texture that makes it very easy to see through. So I think once I get the texture set up, I think it'll be okay. But this looks too like narrow,
Larg.
bruh. This is like too narrow. Like, yeah, I just can't tell.
You're starting to build a mid-engine Miata, I'm afraid.
Oh boy.
Mm. But springy noises.
Oh yeah, are you on your bed or something?
Yeah, I'm just chilling right now because it's early, late,
Yeah,
however you want to define it.
I know. I could make it line up with this front thing and make it slightly shallower of an angle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is gonna be a little weird, I think. Was there one concept where it's like, I don't know, there's many mid-engine concepts
One concept. What?
with a similar light setup.
Do you have any idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought it was European though, but I don't remember. Like, yeah,
Maybe a Ferrari,
no, I thought it was
Lamborghini,
French.
French, Peugeot,
And that's what I thought. Now I can't remember.
Onyx. No, could be. I don't know.
Could be the Onyx, actually.
Well, Onyx is old.
Wait,
Or
wait,
well,
let
not
me.
no. Onyx is newer.
Oh,
Mm.
Oxia. Is that what you meant?
Sorry,
Oxia?
Peugeot Onyx. I think what I meant was the Quasar. I don't know if
Oh,
it's,
yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, let me check.
but there's another. I thought also an inline six.
Oh, I think it was a Krasar. I think it
Oh,
is, actually.
Quasar. Yeah,
Let me give you a picture. I think it is that one. Those headlights are really low mounted,
yeah.
but they have a good shape to them.
No, I wanted to make more funny noises.
Your funny noise.
Bruh.
Bruh, I hate you.
Escapion sounds.
Oh, God. Sometimes I really just want to give up on you.
What?
Yeah. AT
Give up
moments.
on what? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I don't know you. All of you.
All
Just
of
like
us?
just like pretend this never existed. But it's just
What,
like
the supercar? Bruh.
no the whole server.
Bruh. Bruh.
You're bruh.
Do what you want.
I don't want to line up so this line can hit this edge of the wheel arch.
Mm-hmm.
Like this upper line. If you extend it straight, hits that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to be living with this weird gap in the middle. And
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know if there's a way to like make this one really boxy. Like put this out. That would be nice.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I would need to change the proportions a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
What did the rear look like? Oh, there's no rear. Bruh.
For the Quasar? Yeah.
Yeah, there's like none.
Exposed is best though.
I'll expose you.
Bruh.
Bruh. I think SCOP's already exposed us.
Bruh. Yeah?
Yeah,
SCOP's already exposed who again?
someone.
Oh. That makes sense. What was it?
I think I want to keep the rear lights really like low, like short, or you know.
Well, I mean, as in like the exposed rear where it's like you can see all the internals, right? Like,
I probably don't want to do that.
nah.
Another issue with this body, this weird like kind of hump thing.
Hmm.
But I think that would transition into a wing or like a spoiler, so maybe I don't think that would matter at the end.
Something low level, yeah.
So yeah, I think the issue actually, if I keep expanding it, it loses that bit of a boxiness.
Mm-hmm.
So if I keep expanding it like in there, so I might have to do another fixture to connect those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hit this, so if I drop it, it'll vertically fall into this edge of the rear arch.
Denied.
Bruh.
Hmm.
Where's the geometric housing? Eh, where'd it go? Bruh.
No fucking way.
What happened?
Did someone just upload the entirety of Abu Dhabi 2021? Oh my god, somebody uploaded the entirety of Abu Dhabi 2021.
Wait, what do you mean?
Fucking tweet, bruh.
Huh?
Hmm.
I don't think I understand.
It's a Formula One race. It's like 2 hours in length.
Well, I meant like, I know that, but I meant like, what about it?
Someone uploaded it as a video on Twitter, X, whatever.
Oh, you mean like the current one? You're talking
Yeah.
about the, okay, I thought you were talking about like the one where like people are complaining.
Well, that's Twitter and X are the same thing.
No, I meant like what's the Michael Mazes?
Yeah, that's the one.
Such a scoring is so weird, like in terms of like what counts and
Hmm.
not a cutout.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh yeah, also another fixture I really like to use
Hmm.
is patching. I think that was also one that made like modern designs possible
Yeah, yeah.
because it was just that important, I think, to us.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think those two, and then also like texture, yeah, those are all very important too. So yeah, I think
Mm-hmm.
like we have it much better than we had like even like 2 to 3 years ago. It's way
Mm-hmm.
better now, I would say. So I think this is a single axis. No wonder it's acting weird.
Mm-hmm.
I think patches though, problem with patching, they still act weird in lighting. And you can't really get around that.
Mm-hmm.
You can see like the difference in lighting. Like not too noticeable from like distance, but you kind of tell even from like normal view. So there's that.
Yeah.
Now making the switches to white. Bruh.
Uh-huh. Mm-mm.
What's this?
Mm.
Bruh. And the roof. Where's the roof? Bro, why is it silver? It makes no sense.
You make no sense.
Bruh.
Hmm.
So I was thinking like demoting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, no, I was thinking just having
Hmm.
connect like the rear arch, but instead of maybe connecting to your bottom edge, connect the top edges. So like top edge of the lights, because the rear arches aren't going to allow for like the bottom. Also, oh, okay, this is nice. Okay, but I don't think I'll be able to use that. You know, like the
You have a
bodies.
seam already.
What?
You already have a seam in the body. You see the light there by the or above the rear wheels? That line there, that white line. Yeah,
This
you have
this one, right?
no. Zoom back out. Go back to where you were. I see the light bouncing off
Oh,
there.
here.
That
Okay, I
line.
get what you mean.
That guy. I don't know. Might be worth to try
I
using that.
like to having it pushed down though,
Yeah.
so that's gonna be a thing to keep note of. But yeah, I could go along
Yeah.
those.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a little weird, I'm afraid though. So I might
Mhm.
have to do multiple fixtures to get that effect. Not sure. Also, not sure if it'll work well in this body, just because of how the front like it goes up at a certain point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't look too right, doesn't it?
Hmm.
So Wavy could do is take advantage of it. Maybe push it up, maybe? Push it up further. Then push a lower section down.
Hmm.
Maybe if I do it here, right?
Maybe.
Then maybe here. Just for that one part. But that still would kind of look weird, doesn't it? Maybe I can make it shallower. Ow.
Mm.
Maybe? I don't know how this works. Then you could put the door handle.
Nah. Nah.
You could put the...
I don't like that.
I'll have to think about it later then.
I don't know. It seems a little
No, I don't blame you. I have to think about it, man.
blocky.
I don't have much capacity at this moment to actually do much thinking.
No, you do. You got up early.
But I was working on linear algebra.
Bruh. Alright, let me ask you again. When did you fall asleep?
Like 8:30.
8:30 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
When did you wake up?
Midnight? 12?
I
What?
mean, you got like 3.5 to 4.5 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Um, when's the homework due?
Like Friday night. I'm already like 80% done, though.
Mm-hmm.
So like I already did a good part of it actually yesterday and 2 days ago.
Right.
I also have no other
Yeah.
assignments.
Because dare I say, you could just take a snoozy, and then if you have office hours today,
Yeah, go in office hours today.
when are your office hours?
I think 4 to 7 p.m.
4 to 7 p.m. So yeah, you could sleep a little bit.
Yeah.
You could get rest. Yeah.
I could use a little bit, sure. Yeah.
If you have like a split sleep schedule, you could sleep 4 hours before,
Yeah.
play a little bit, and then 4 hours after. I don't know.
But
That's
I do want to finish that assignment first before I really feel comfortable. It's
yeah.
just because I can't do anything, so I'm just like, I'm okay.
Monobar.
But yeah, I just want to get
Yeah.
this basic layout set up, and then I'll just go.
Mhm.
Oh wait, wrong type.
Bruh.
Forgot it's actually like
Bruh. There you go.
this one. Push
That
it
seam
up.
is lowered. Do you want it up or down?
I want it like going down, like here.
No.
I think the badging could be a concern, but I could just put it on the light bar or something. I don't think too concerned at the moment.
You could also just put it on like the rear deck there.
Oh, you mean like like on the wing or something, or just boiler?
No, like you see there like how you've got the rear window there
Yeah.
and then the rear door. Yeah, you can just do it on the rear door like Ferrari.
Oh yeah, good. Actually, what body should I use? This one, or the one where like this one's like cut down? I think this one makes. Does this one more aerodynamic? Because I'm
Coefficient of drag.
like, there's no difference in the game, right? But how about like, what do you think from your experience with Aero?
You mind showing the variants again?
Here's the second one.
Well, that's more like a convertible top.
Yeah, but it's not.
Bruh.
Well, which one?
What do you mean it's not? That looks like a
It. Oh, it is. Oh, this is. Oh, it does say that.
bruh,
But it said it
bruh.
was like. Oh, oops. It does.
Mm.
No, it doesn't say that actually. Wait a second. Does it have a convertible? This is a convert. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. Oh,
It has the
Oh, it does say that.
thingy.
Okay, so it does say that.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say go coupe.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you want a convertible.
No, I. This isn't supposed to be a convertible.
You're a
They might have to do
convertible.
some more moding to like, I don't know. This looks
Yeah.
too much like a Ferrari, and that's not what I'm trying to go for. So I think I'll have to like push this up a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, I think we can safely end this session at the moment because
Yeah, safely.
time
He
to
says.
fall apart.
Interesting word choice.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, actually, let's get the exhaust layout though. But what exhaust layout should I do?
It's an inline six.
Well, yeah, but should I do? I think of just doing a dual exhaust.
Dual should suffice.
Right. Okay, so
What if you tried making an Auxilium V6?
no V6.
Why not?
It doesn't fit.
Boxer 6?
No, we don't have anything other than inline and V8, obviously. But why would we
V8.
use? Maybe for like
I mean, if it,
maybe for like a super troll variant.
but isn't this a supercar?
Yeah, but the whole point of it is it's an inline six. So you want to demonstrate the 6-cylinder.
Uh-huh.
That's like the whole idea behind this thing. Should I do like exhaust routes or no? Like the
Exhaust routes?
like like the modern cars where it's not actually a pipe, but like the shape.
Oh, that. I don't know if that would be applicable in this time.
I know, but do you think it'll be okay or no?
I wouldn't do that on a supercar.
Okay, that's okay. I'll start the door exhaust though. Not this one.
Because if somebody tried to backfire it, imagine people's surprise if the flames or gases came out the bottom instead of the exhaust.
Oh, yeah,
Might be a bit awkward.
yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I know the M1 had like a twin tip, I think. So there's that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or well, they call it dual tip, I guess, but okay, is it actually not routing? Oh, it is not routing. Oh, interesting. Ray does not want to look at look at this. Who thought of this?
You.
Official game moments. Official automation game moments.
Yeah,
Oh boy, it's gonna be a troll
that's
moment.
your game. That's the one you paid for. That's your game, bruh.
Kill run. Boom.
Huh?
Kill run moments. I like how Kurop just got made for like every
Mog.
issue.
Mog maxing. We need to get Yuri in here to Mog max.
Here, no.
Mm-hmm.
No. Thank you.
Hmm.
They have to push this in a little more. I don't necessarily like exhausts that like really stick out. So you already did Shudi. Oh, yeah, okay, never mind. Do you think there should be a diffuser though?
Hmm?
A diffuser?
Do I think you'll need a diffuser?
Should there be?
Well, it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, I can think of one and I'll put this
You
there.
could do that.
I could probably do it in
Oh,
this section then.
nothing crazy,
No, shouldn't be.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. No, it's not like a super track special. It's supposed to be like a balanced thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that'll serve as the basic layout, so I'll save it. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna end this. So let me try this one. Okay, look at the stream again. So let's say I ended it, right? So I closed the game. So actually, let's close it.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say, and I say, oh, I say my end greeting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then, okay, do you see a loading screen?
On your end stream?
Yeah, like here.
Yeah, I still see it.
Okay. And let me
Why
say,
is the brand X?
I don't know. Ask the
Their brand
Texas
is
guy.
X. Hang on, let it load back up.
Bro, ask the Texas guy then.
It's an O and an X. Somerville.
Yeah.
Interesting. See, because I thought it was like no logo, but
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna end this.
okay.
And then yeah, so let's end it. See how it reacts.